like GTA 4, and like other like dream world stuff. They're connected to the dream world. They're like up to speed with like what's going on, and essentially what they're trying to do is help make all of the shit that I need to happen. So it's like not too many people are doing this just yet, but in the future, people will be at work and they'll be like the dream world, surfing the dream world actuality with their terminals, and they'll be working, but they'll also have like a dual continuity going on that they would experience when they actually go home at night and go to sleep. So like it's very much like we're going to be superheroes in that, like, we'll have our day lives where we'll go to work and like earn money, and then when we go to sleep at night we'll enter into the dream world, and then we'll have our dream world continuities. It's going to be a lot like a role playing game. So it's like Final Fantasy whatever, or Phantasy Star, or World of Warcraft. It's like you start off like with a very basic existence, and then you build experience, and you buy different weapons and armor and items, and then like you gain levels and you're able to do more things. And so like if somebody wants to be able to do really neat shit in the dream world, like levitate stuff or like push people away like Jedi Knights, they should take Kung Fu, in the real world. Because when you take Kung Fu, you learn how to like control energy. So, let's see. So like, I run and maintain this universe, the ultimate universe, the ultimate scope, the ultimate expanse of all existence. But I've actually programmed it to be this really fun game that I call XWX. Now, right now I'm running around PlayStation Home, talking to people about how the dream world is where spirits go when they die. Like it's a really good like opener to the world of the actuality of what is so. And so like I'm bringing people into an understanding of things that will afford them a certain amount of attention in the dream world, so that when they're dreaming at night, they'll have experiences that will enlighten them as to what's going on in the universe. So, in the future, like in the near future, people are going to be reincarnated. Marijuana is going to be decriminalized. And people will be smoking a lot more marijuana. It's like marijuana, like I've fixed the universe of drugs so that marijuana is just about all you need. You just smoke, everything gets turned on, you enter into the game world, things appear a certain way, things feel a certain way, and then like, and then after about like, a certain amount of time, you recharge or you don't. You don't have to do the drugs though in order to be cognizant of things, or like, I guess weekend smoking or a day off and a day on works. It's like you don't want to feel like you need the weed in order to exist in a certain mindset. It's just something that like is a neat pick me up, or it's a nice little like e-ticket, or it's a nice little ticket. Because of this is interesting. For people who were born in I guess in and around 1976 or so, e-ticket refers to the Disneyland ticket books, and the e-ticket ride is, the best ride in Disneyland, or some of the best rides in Disneyland. E-ticket, Magic Mountain, right? Or whatever that, I think it's called Magic Mountain. Anyway, but like nowadays, e-ticket equals an electronic ticket that you utilize to, fly. You buy an e-ticket, and then so it's weird. So and also I don't want to feel like I don't want to use like some weird like Disney reference, but essentially when you get stoned, or when you smoke a joint, or when you get high, it's like you're entering into the world of drugs. Music sounds different. Everything's much more like drugified. Yes. Now you can listen to that same song not stoned, and it's like gotta get this done. You know what I'm saying? So like, let's see. You know, it's like if you're gonna go out and socialize with people, yeah, you want this shit, you know. So decriminalize it. Like if we decriminalize weed, then like we can utilize it for fuel and paper and clothing, and also like you know, we can keep it like organic and like non like I guess tampered with by like tobacco companies, and like and it becomes hey and it becomes something totally fucking cool, right? Like you know, there's all the gear, like it's already there, like we're already doing the drugs, like theoretically. um Anyway, well, we already do the drugs. There's already like you know, I guess bongs and like pipes and like rolling papers and stuff, and they have the rolling papers like, you know, at certain like speakeasies. Anyway, so like we're moving in this direction. Hopefully, you know, Obama's like you know, chief wizard of sorcery will keep him up to speed with what's going on in the master continuity, and he'll like you know, speed up with the decriminalization of marijuana. Now, let's see. Here's the thing. I don't need... Like, if Obama's smart, you know, he'll get on it now, you know? So, anyway. Hold on a second. Checking the time. Got 5 minutes left on this tape. Anyway. Alright, so XWX is a game system, or is a game that that is existence, and there's a no strings attached level progression policy. So in the past, if you wanted some sort of ability or power, you had to like essentially sign a contract or agree to be someone's slave. However, since I've taken everything over, I've standardized the system, and from I guess we'll say a certain point, I guess since maybe a year ago, it's been running. XWX has been running for about a year and a half, perhaps, and so it's something that will, you know, it will keep progressing until, you know. So we're about here right now, right? And then here we'll have like you know, wacky dream world hijinks and you know, stuff going on with the current configuration of drugs and people, you know, like Fiona Apple's out there. So as soon as she comes out here, things are going to get much more interesting from my continuity perspective. In that, like, you know, I'll be talking with all these people, and like we'll be organizing things. Then when my films start coming out, things will get a little bit more interesting. In that, like, the general public, more than 75 people will know who I am, and the dream world will get much more interesting. We'll be able to, you know, kind of find each other in it and kind of like, you know, turn it into something. I've already done that, but like, you know, other people can like get in on what I'm doing and enjoy the weirdness of the actuality. So like, there's something out there called the resource database, or the database resource, who knows? It's the resource database of the master continuity. And it's really the ultimate news. Similar to what... It's really the ultimate news. Very similar to what this is, but with, you know, more, I guess, graphics. You know, like I can't really convey the things that I need to convey to you in order to, I guess, have you understand the entire thing of... I can't really like convey